Hey guys, welcome to Maiken's Memos, a source of weekly encouragement. In Proverbs 12:25, it says, "Heaviness in a man's heart weighs them down, but an encouraging word lifts them up." So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I pray that your soul is refreshed as you listen. So, as you might have seen in the title, it is called Am I a Bully? This episode is called Am I a Bully? Some people are thinking immediately no, but let's wait till the end of the episode. Because you're thinking, I don't talk down on anybody. I'm nice to everyone. I don't, go physically fight people, all those kind of things. But today we're looking at it in a different way. So the definition of a bully is a person who habitually seeks to harm or intimidate those whom they perceive as vulnerable. Synonyms being oppressor, tormentor. So I'll say it again. A person who habitually seeks to harm or intimidate those whom they perceive as vulnerable. And we might be thinking of images when we say bullying, of like this big athletic guy coming to bully this little, little kid or whatever, taking their lunch money, physically beating them up. But let me put a different picture in your head, or paint a different picture in your head. So imagine now that this athletic guy, the bully, whatever, is coming up to bully this little kid. But actually, when they get there, what they see even shocks them. They're already seeing that the little kid is already punching themselves. The little kid is already dealing with themselves. The little kid is already saying, I am ugly, I am not intelligent, I am not beautiful. They're saying all these things that the bully's even like, nah, there's no point even saying anything or intimidating them. Why? Because the kid has done the job of a bully in their lives. And so many of us are sadly living our lives in this state. A state where we are bullying ourselves. We are habitually seeking to harm or intimidate ourselves. And it's through our words sometimes. So literally the examples I've given, you're a guy, you're telling yourself, oh, I'm not attractive enough, no one will ever want me. You're telling yourself, I'm not smart, or all these kind of, all these negative things, the things that bullies would do. We've already said it to ourselves. And it is so sad to see. It is sad to watch, because the way you see yourself matters. And there was something that I wrote down, I don't know where I got it from, either a sermon or I don't even know, maybe a book. And I wrote down, you can't live beyond how you see yourself. You can't live beyond how you see yourself. And I was reminded of this book in the Bible called Numbers. If you're not familiar with it, if you just Google Numbers chapter 13, the whole story will come up. But I'll summarize it because Micah's Memos is a short thing. Go read it in your own time. But basically, for background, it follows the story of the Israelites when they were in the wilderness and they were going to the promised land that God had promised to them. So God then told them to go scout out the land, see what is there, like what is good about it, bring back a report basically. So they come back with the report, the spies or the scouts rather. And what they say is, we saw giants there, the descendants of Anak. Next to them, we felt like grasshoppers, and that's what they thought too. And this is sounding familiar because it reminds me of that image or that story that I just shared like a few seconds or minutes ago about the bully coming to bully someone, but they're already punching themselves. So I'll read it again. It said, next to them, we felt like grasshoppers, and that's what they thought too. So it wasn't even as if the giants said, you guys are grasshoppers. How can it be the people themselves to say that we were grasshoppers in our own sight, in their own image? They felt like they were grasshoppers. So do you see now, how you see yourself matters? How you see yourself matters. I'll keep saying it. How you see yourself matters. It really does. So I'm asking us, what do you feel you are? The same way they felt like grasshoppers, what do you feel or what do you think that you are? Is it that you're someone who is low in the social ladder or whatever, or social hierarchy? Do you see yourself as someone who nobody likes? You see yourself as someone who is ugly? There's so many different things that we've said to bully ourselves, to bring ourselves down, but enough is enough. And in general, bro, even me, myself, I need to repent. for some of the things that I've said about myself, some of the things that I've spoken about myself, because I was doing those things that the bully should have been doing to me. I was bullying myself. And it's like, how dare I? We already said that we are light. So how dare we then talk to ourselves and say, oh, nobody cares, nobody wants me, nobody, all these different things, all these different lies that we told ourselves. And if you are struggling to find something to replace these lies, the Bible is a great place to start. It will affirm to you who you are, what your true identity is. It will tell you that you are a prized possession. It will tell you that you are light. Like we discussed, you are light. You are something that adds value to people's lives. You are a conqueror. You are more than a conqueror. There is so much goodness inside of you. So yeah, if you're struggling to find those things, go and read the Bible. When you read it, you'll just know that, Maya Kun, you are that girl. I'll just be telling myself, I am that girl. You'll be telling yourself, I am that guy. Because you've read it and you understand your true identity. So you can take yourself from a state of bullying yourself with all these negative things that you say and declare. Because honestly, there's no point in listening to this on Monday, me telling you I'm the light or whatever. Then by Tuesday, you've undone the work because you've gone and told yourself all the negative things. So yeah, I'm going to end it there. But I'm going to end it with this, saying that I heard at this church a few months ago. And it was a pastor and he said, I think it's probably a Yoruba proverb or something, but I'll say it in Yoruba. Please, I never said I could speak Yoruba fluently before anybody comes and tells me my pronunciation is so off. But what they said was, Wole madimi kinto madiarami. So the English translation of that is, they can't be tying me down and I be aiding them. They can't be holding me down and I be helping them. Like, why are you taking on the job of the oppressor, of the tormentor, of a bully? The bully doesn't have to do too much with the way some of you are. You've done the job for them and you need to stop. You should be the one that is loosening the things that have been said over you. Even if it was your parents that said something negative over you, friends, you should be the one loosening it, but actually you're tying yourself down. You're aiding them. They can't be tying you down and you be tying yourself down as well. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, I really hope this encourages you this week. Like, anytime you want to say something negative to yourself, remind yourself, I am not going to do the job of a bully. Like, I'm not going to do the job of the devil in my life. It doesn't make sense, please. So this whole week, you just say different things to yourself. I am a light. I am a prized possession. I add value. I am even invaluable. There's no number you could put on me. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for listening. That is me done for now. I will catch you next week, Monday, because Micah's Memos is going to be released every Monday morning. So yeah, I pray that this has blessed you. And yeah, love you. Have a great week.